Word up.
We are on.
Back again for the 13th or 14th time.
Actually, I think it's 14.
But I was just guessing.
Yeah, it's about 14 episodes, I think, since I label them every week.
Well, word up.
How you been?
Pretty good.
What's happened since we've talked last?
We got to go over what we can remember about the UFC fights.
The Connor fights.
I can barely remember anything.
Okay, well, let's start from the top then.
I don't even remember all the fights.
I know that particular day, we went swimming earlier that day. Me and Sheree did. I got weirdly sick that day. I don't know if it was the sun. I don't know. Enough to, I took a shower to think that would, reset me.
Nope.
Put me in the bed. I'm going to have to go lay down. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to lay down. So
that's what I got to do when I get sick. Let me go. I need to nap this off for a little bit.
Yeah. So I did that. And I remember when Sheree was done with everything pretty much for the day, she had, the main events things she had to do for the day. She was pretty much going to chill me and take care of me if I needed it. And about around the prelims, I was in the bed and we got TV in there. So she just come in there and chill. And we watched almost the entire UFC event because I was sick. That put me in the bed. And I'm talking, you know how long it is from the prelims all the way.
Hours.
I think we watched the whole thing.
Dang.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've never watched an entire UFC event.
Yeah, I didn't watch the entire thing because I think we were doing something too in the evening. And so when we come home, once we all got settled, I was like, the fights are on. Oh, yeah, we went and got passports that morning. I remember. Yeah, we went and got passports that morning and then went and did a few other things. And, I'm going to have to, look up the card so
that's exactly what I'm doing, I promise you.
We can jog our memories because the Connor fight was so short and disappointing and shocking that it made me forget that. Oh yeah, Paddy.
Paddy.
That's Paddy. Yeah, Paddy's the man.
Definitely getting to that.
Yeah.
So looking at the card, it turns out I missed the first three of the early prelims. I come in at Tracy Cortez and it says Wang Kong, but I think they were pronouncing it differently during that fight because I made a comment about it. So we come in at that girls' fight, which was pretty decent.
Yeah, Tracy Cortez pretty all right.
But from the entire night, the next fight, the first fight of the prelims, which was Luke Riley versus Kai Kameka 3. Luke Riley, dude.
You got to watch him.
You got to watch him. He is one to watch. During that fight, I remembered it. I was like, uh-oh. So Luke Riley and Paddy, I come out of that UFC event going, those are the ones to watch. Which Luke,
Paddy's been on a streak. I mean, well, of course, he was undefeated till he fought Justin Gaethje, but he was really building himself up, and then he got that Gaethje fight, and I was like, no, not many people beat Justin. He's him, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Those are two of my favorite fighters. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Diamond.
Of all time or just active?
Dustin Poirier, he's retired now. He just retired. His most recent thing is he was drunk in the airport and
find that dude.
Yeah, he was like, come on, let's go, bro. Roll with me. That security guard was like, I don't want any of this smoke at all. But I always liked him when he was fighting. But Paddy's next.
Paddy, I think the torch got passed from McGregor to Paddy being that the mouthpiece.
Yeah, you saw him. He was like, oh, your boy's done already?
Yeah.
I'm still here. Like,
New King's ass.
Yeah.
I can't do the accent.
oh yeah, they're what was it? Scousers.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
Yeah.
I love the.
I mean,
I'd rather be fat and happy. His six pack looks great. No,
right.
No.
He's always like, just killing pizza in the after.
It's like I'm with that.
Yeah, that's
Fat
what
and
you should
happy,
do.
baby.
I go to camp to get in shape, like to get ready.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Boy, he can cut weight quick too.
Yeah. But he's. I like him. Like I like his personality. Like he seems. He seems. Respectfully chaotic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like.
And me being a childhood wrestling fan way before boxing or anything like that.
The promos are everything.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, I know, like, my dad hates Connor so much, and I know why people should hate Connor.
Right. He's the heel.
He's the heel.
Right.
Yes, he's the bad guy, and he's talking, like, and that's
I
what
love
I
it.
love.
Yeah. It
I
don't
want
matter.
the promo.
Yeah. If you're babyface, it doesn't matter. If the mouthpiece is there, you gonna go over.
100%.
Every time.
Yes. Going back to Luke Riley, just watch out for him. So, featherweight division, 14-0.
Dang.
So,
Is he a white guy?
yeah, that's him. He is not American.
Luke Riley. Dang. No, I don't guess I've seen him. What's he, like karate style or something? He looks like a
Well, this ain't
Built-
his profile.
built like Bruce Lee.
He's from England.
Oh.
And then
Oh wait, I did see him because I didn't see him fight. I saw a clip of him because he was talking about him and Paddy, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Which he
I,
ain't in Paddy's weight class, is he? No.
no, talking about them being from England.
Yeah. And then the next fight was Cody Garbrandt
Oh yeah,
and Adrian Yanez, and I turned to Shireen because years ago, the first time we ever watched Cody fight, he won in pretty spectacular fashion.
yeah. When he was doing that, no,
It was before tattoos. Like, he only had a little bit of tattoos back then. This was years ago.
yeah, because remember we used to watch all the fights in here.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And you know your sister.
Yeah,
she's like, oh,
he's so fine.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Booms. And since that fight, every time we have watched him
he's
watch
lost.
live, he gets beat up. And I turned to Sheree, I said, Cody's fixing to fight. I said, every time we watch him, what happens? And guess what happened?
Same thing.
He got beat up in round one.
Right.
TKO. So sorry, Cody. We won't watch you next time. You ain't
maybe
listening.
give you some extra.
And the next fight was somebody that I paid attention to, and I'm going to pay attention to, Gable Steveson.
Gable Steveson.
This dude right here, heavyweight, 4-0. So he's brand new. But thunder
Savage.
cookies, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Thump it.
Throwing bombs. And I can't remember whose camp he is. I want to say he's in John Jones's camp.
Okay.
Like, I think John Jones was in the ring with him.
Oh, like in
his corner.
Nice.
Yeah. But he's brand new, so he's just somebody to watch. Time will tell.
Okay, shoot. We can. He's heavyweight.
Yes.
All right, we can watch him go up against Cyril Gahn if he gets real good the next couple years.
Yeah, he's 4-0, so time will tell.
I mean, you start getting up in the 10s and 12s and O's, even though you might have fought like so-called nobodies.
Yeah.
That's when you will start getting your shot to get bigger people.
Yeah, going up in the rankings,
Yep.
yeah. Then the last prelim was Nikita Krylov versus Robert Whittaker. I don't remember the fight.
No, Robert Whittaker.
Whittaker.
Yeah.
I knew that. Whittaker.
He, man, that sucks too because those are two like former greats. And Cody Garbrandt, one was a champ at one point of the featherweights because he beat when he was breakdancing. What was his buddy's name? Crap, I forgot. But he just knocked him out, and then the bell rung, and it was over. And Robert Whittaker, man, he used to be so tough. And then I think Izzy pieced him up, and maybe Drickus. I think Drickus pieced him up. He lost a few fights in a row, and then won. I think he come back and won one, then lost a couple more. That's why he's in the prelims, right? Him and Cody. That just goes to show you, like, you could be at the top of the mountain, and then in 2, 3 to 5 years, if you don't stay on your game, you are in the prelims.
Yeah.
You're literally at the foot
The
of the
rankings
mountain.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wins and losses matter.
But Connor is a draw. Like, his name is a draw, even though he hadn't fought in 5 years.
Yeah, it's because it's his mind. His character is he broke the is there a word for it where you supersede UFC? He's popular. He's famous.
Oh yeah. Where you become, your name becomes part of the lexicon. Where you are now venturing into icon mode.
Yeah. This was something I was talking about, how bad I feel that TKO, the company, is running WWE. They're running UFC pretty bad too. But this is what I think, because it's hard to control and really do it in UFC. But this is what they're doing in WWE, and I'll tell you what they're doing and why I think they're doing it.
But money, let me preface by saying, money does not equate good ideas. Just because you can produce something doesn't mean that you should, like, hire the people that did it right.
Yeah, exactly. As far as wrestling goes, it's a business where the crowd makes the stars, right? You have to get over. They have to like you.
The whole point of the term.
So through social media and all that stuff, organically, certain wrestlers will get themselves over. But what WWE will do, instead of capitalize, they'll cut their legs out from under them.
Oh, and take over their story or something?
Well, let's say there was a wrestler, Scott Steiner's son. He's in there now. His name's Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
He's fire. All right. He was hot on his way to, like, main event WrestleMania. Like, you could just feel it, his time to be world champion. Yeah. Boom. And he's really young, but he just skyrocketed fast, because he knows the business. He's born into it.
His daddy, his uncle. Like,
He got a little bit hurt, so they had to pivot on the story, just so he could get through his injury. He got through his injury, and instead of coming back and them keeping
on
him
top
hot,
of the fire,
keeping him hot where he can sell merch and make them money, they'll, like, put him in a tag team and made him tag team champion, and kind of made him where he don't talk anymore on Raw.
It's like, don't do me the way my daddy was doing. Like,
they're doing so many wrestlers like
just
that.
because they did it and it worked, don't mean it's going to work for me.
Exactly. Well, what TKO is doing, what I feel they're doing is, if somebody gets really big, they let them get big enough where they can make money, but then they start cooling them off, like having them lose matches or get screwed at disqualifications, like happen in wrestling matches. And what I think TKO does it, why they do it, is because in our day, we had, the wrestling names, Sting, or even like NWO, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, these names. What did Stone Cold and The Rock do that can't be done now? They became uncontrollable.
With popularity.
What they really became is more popular than WWF.
Yes.
Than the letters.
You become the face.
So TKO wants to make sure nobody is more popular than UFC, than WWE, because they want the company to be why you bought the ticket. Yeah. They don't want to be, they don't want this one person to have that much power and, and leverage in their contracts to money. Yeah. And that sucks, because if they would play ball, they could make so much more money.
That's what will ultimately sink the brand, because exactly like you said.
Exactly.
Like, if you can use those people and let them pop as hard as they possibly can, like, for as long, you can bring other people up through this one. You only got one star.
Yeah.
You making stars off. That's how.
Yes.
That's how stars are made.
In
you need
wrestling,
one.
it's called giving the rub. Like you want, like Roman Reigns right now.
You want to rub. You want to give some of your shine.
You
to
know
him.
who Roman Reigns is?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because he's the biggest name in wrestling right now. Like he's just reached that echelon.
Yeah, and
the upper echelon. He's there. So a new wrestler who's fire, but he's brand new, Obafemi. Do you know that name yet? You will.
I mean, is he one of the like? I know, like
he's this big black dude. He's fighting Brock Lesnar.
I know, like Rikishi's boys, and like there's several.
No. This is this African dude.
No. I'm saying like these family dynasties.
Yeah. No, Obafemi's not. He's not a. He's not. Okay. No, he's first generation, and I say African dude like he's African, like he's like that's how he talks. Like he's the ruler.
Oh like yeah, he's Wakanda style.
Like Wakanda style, but he's like Brock. Like he's fighting Brock Lesnar. Like he's already he's already beat Brock Lesnar down one match at WrestleMania. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's that size, and he's Obafemi the ruler. Anyway, so if Obafemi beats Roman Reigns is giving Obafemi the rub.
Yeah.
He's giving some of his popularity to him because Roman Reigns can be lost. You reach a point where it don't matter if you lose, you're going to stay who you are.
Exactly, because it's just like the Goldberg thing. Yes. He went for so long that his thing eventually became, when is he going to lose? Yeah. That was like at a certain point, you can make it to where people are rooting for your downfall no matter how much you win.
Which is what Jake Paul learned from Mayweather on how to make money just yourself.
Yeah.
To make yourself, cast yourself as the villain. People paid money to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Right.
That's genius. I'm going to give props to that. That's money. That's just making money. That's just, to me, that's a wrestling fan. He's just telling stories.
That's sight that's vision is what that is. Like you can capitalize on the now rather than trying to capitalize on the now while your future is in peril. Mm-hmm. Like this business model is not going to sustain itself. Like what you were saying about TKO.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they took over UFC, you could see like the matches try to stay like where they were and get a little better, but then for a while it was real lackluster.
Real low, yeah. And they also fired all of the legends and got rid of all of legends contracts. Like in those names that would they would just be there, sitting in the audience.
That's what I do.
They got rid of them.
Andre Arlovsky. You see,
they don't want to pay it. No, they don't want to pay those legend contracts. They have no respect for the history. They're doing the same to WWE.
It's all for the money.
Doing exactly the same to WWE.
Man, it's funny how capitalism is so like tied to slavery still. Like that we still describe the fields that we work in.
It's fields.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. It transcends color and stuff. Like this
ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's just the governmental.
Money,
the structure built.
Yeah. It's terrible. I mean, and I'm all for capitalism. Like I think that you should work and make your money. But I also think that there should be programs for people who are less fortunate. So like socialist type programs, that's what welfare and stuff. Mm-hmm. But there should be better ways of making sure people don't take advantage of it. I'm all for giving my taxes to help people who need it. Not for people who are lying and say they don't need it. Mm-hmm. So,
and unfortunately, the world is the world, and there's always going to be greed.
It all works one way. You just got to call it like you see it. Hey, these people are sucking the life out of this company for the dollar. So now that I know it, I'm not going to be too disappointed when it hits the bottom.
Yeah.
Man,
and I heard that The analysts are just saying that TKO has huge debt, and they're literally like squeezing WWE just to pay their debt. They don't care about it really. They, there's no, it's nothing but money to them. So what they're doing, like as far as ticket prices have got retarded. So I mean, like
for across the board,
like $1,500 for one front row seat, like $350 for where I used to pay $75 to sit. That's why I don't go to WWE anymore. I'm not paying those ticket prices.
I want to see concerts, but I can't. I'm not going to pay $100 to watch you on the screen.
Exactly.
I've already paid $100 on my cell phone bill to watch you on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Like, I have to be relatively close because I've always been relatively close in just about every concert I've ever been to.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
The pit is a young man's game, though, man. I can't do the pit no more. I don't think I could.
I'm just saying, like, sit down seat 25 rows back in the front. That shouldn't be $400.
Oh, no.
Like I paid for one ticket.
I paid $125 for my MGK ticket.
But that was worth it.
Fantastic.
That is your money, the value.
Yeah. I would pay $300 to go to MGK show, but I'm weird like that.
You were real close, but
however, hold on, let me look this up. I just got
like when we tried to go see Ella.
Oh yeah, it was like $375 a piece, and that was the upper deck of the Brave Stadium.
There.
Yeah, upper deck of the Brave Stadium. No, I'm not.
I just keep listening.
I'm not going to see any artist in a stadium. No, that's too far away.
Speaking of, did you see Shane Gillis?
Yeah, got the Guinness Book of World Records.
Bruh.
I don't know the number, but I just seen the headline.
It was the Financial Field Stadium in Pittsburgh, I think.
Oh.
Like it was their football stadium packed.
That's crazy.
That's gotta be 65,000 and at least.
That's a lot. I'll look up the exact number, but what I was looking up, we bought Haley Williams tickets for September, and she was doing a thing with some other company. I don't know what the company was, but she was doing this thing that was making sure her fans didn't have to pay ridiculous prices. And we're sitting about close as I was to MGK, and you can see the grand total right there, $96.
Dang,
worth it
for 2 tickets.
Just one. That's per. And we got 3 because course.
Oh no, yeah. I'll pay
$100 to see somebody.
I'll pay $100 to see a comedy show.
Like, yeah.
I think when we went and seen Tom a few years ago, it was about $300 for me and MK, but it was at the Fox, and we were like seventh row. We were like close.
We paid probably between 80 and 90 to go to the Fox to see Rogan, but we were back probably the first row of seats under, like when the balcony comes over you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't close. I was close enough that
that whole place is not there. I don't think there's a bad seat in the house unless you're in the very back corner,
I enjoyed it.
Even the balcony looks great. We're going to see Matt Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have no idea how much those tickets were because MK bought them. I mean, she buys all the tickets, but she was like, "Hey, you want to go see him?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he's funny." I was like, "Maybe we'll be close enough. He can roast me." I was like, "Hey, straight man, what are you doing here?"
Take Cherie to see Brad Williams, right?
Oh yeah,
at some point.
The dwarf.
Yeah,
Brad Williams.
He's funny, man. I think he's coming to Birmingham. I'll drive to Birmingham.
I go see anything in Birmingham. Yeah. It's so easy. Well, we seen Ritz and Yellow Wolf and stuff.
Iron City.
Yeah, down there.
That's fantastic.
Easy
venue.
Drive.
Straight. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but you get on I-20 and straight.
Bam.
You don't turn until you're there. I liked it. All right, back to UFC. I think we talked about everything. Paddy's the new guy. All right, so of course I still did fall asleep and woke up the next morning to watch the Conor fight because I fell asleep. But what I hate, let me throw this in here. What I hate about Paramount Plus,
You got to watch an ad for every.
no, you can't watch. You can't watch the event when you replay it. So if you go back, you can't watch the event.
Oh,
it's just each fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I click on the fight, and I already know it's the entrance and everything and all that stuff. But when you tell me it's 12 minutes for all of this, I'm already assuming something.
Right. When this mug says,
I was like 12 minutes. Oh God, this is gonna something happen.
Exactly. Because
and I couldn't have guessed.
It takes them 10 minutes to dang both of them to get out.
Right. And what happened? Yeah, like I say, I couldn't have predicted that. That's not what I predicted in my head.
Yeah, but people saying that he was injured already and they knew. I think that's bullcrap because I saw like him kicking the bag, like doing that kick before the fight started.
Yeah,
like warming up. He was planning on doing that kick,
and it was just a fluke.
He jumped. He too excited. He jumped too high and just landed weird. ACL gone.
You know, and if some people could think it could be, divine intervention. Just a little humbleness from. You remember what he said about Jesus years ago? Oh
yeah, well, and also he was like, I mean, he did rape a woman,
there's some stuff, and he's coming out, being a Christian and all that stuff, and everybody.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Being a Christian doesn't.
No. It does. That's not a can't get out of jail free card.
If you rape a woman and then violently shove her tampon inside of her where it has to be removed by a doctor, there's no getting out of that.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't even know how he's out of that.
That's not what I'm getting to. I was saying, for leading up to the fight, he's posting and he's really all about Jesus is king and all that stuff.
No, I'm still on Jesus' side. He was like,
oh, yeah. So as soon as the fight started, he was like, pow, bam. He was like, all right, let's try humility.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out for you. It's like, not so fast there, partner.
Yeah. It was like, I don't want to say people get what they deserve, but karma's a word for a reason. So, and I'm not saying.
I think this whole balance, yin yang, all that stuff.
If he really did that to a woman, like he shouldn't even had a chance to fight. But
that's what's I see.
It seems very. It's not saying that I don't believe her. I'm just saying. You don't think you should be famous enough to get out of that?
Yeah, and the fact that a little bit of details you were saying I was unaware of because I heard about the allegation, but I didn't ever hear any follow up to the allegation. So that kind of made me feel like, well, was she full of it? Was it swept under the rug?
Yeah,
paid off? I don't really know.
How can you know now?
And the fact that he was fighting, I was thinking, well, I guess it was swept under the rug. So.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to just call ignorance on this one.
You shouldn't be famous enough to get out of it.
Because if he did that, he doesn't need a platform.
Bro,
right?
You gotta. Only Jesus can help you. You gotta go sit down. Yeah, you gotta go sit down for a long time.
Put the phone down. Get out of the zeitgeist of the world.
Dude, you gotta go to jail. you gotta think about it. You gotta go sit down, for a long while.
None of this president of Irish.
Yeah, I need you to want me back. I can't just be in there taking stuff. You know what I mean? That's wild. Anyway,
easy.
I don't think he was gonna beat Max anyway. So
yeah. So screw Connor, man.
I mean, but for real, everybody loves a redemption arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think his accusation should be part of the equation. You know what I mean? It's got to be said as how true anybody's information is. I don't know. Yeah. I'm like you. I only know what I've heard, and what I've heard seems like, God, if somebody accused me of that, I couldn't show my face even if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd go crawl under a rock.
Yeah.
I couldn't even, to be associated with that level of behavior is appalling.
And to, like you said, as many people as there are that likes a redemption arc, I think a little bit more people like a good comeuppance.
Yeah. Like, you know what? I love to see somebody get what they deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, because it's like you get to see it, like the meme is, it's like a treat.
Yeah. It's like a reward.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's it. It's like a reward. Yeah, that's, especially if you know, I mean, his behavior, everything we know about him leans toward, I do believe he could do that. You know what I mean? Like,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
You throw a friggin' hand truck through a bus at Khabib and hurt Rose Namajunas, and just some of the stuff was too much
out there.
Like the FU suit, classic, bro. That stuff.
That's the stuff we like. That's kind of WWE stuff right there.
Yes.
But don't get really reckless. Like don't
wild.
Stay WWE, but never get Viva La Bam. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you a MMA fighter, you can't be violent outside of the ring because you're gonna look like an animal because that's what you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Cain Velasquez killed that dude because he like sexually assaulted his niece.
Yeah.
Justified, my boy.
Yeah, totally.
Use those skills for that.
Yeah.
Like
It's using your power
he
for
was
good.
in jail. He was in jail. How's Connor not in jail for?
Connor has a lot more money.
But
lawyers.
Well, I guess that's true. I wasn't thinking about. I forgot about the evilness of
the world.
I wasn't think. I'm over here. I'm over here all just square, like everything's fair. I forgot what we were just talking about.
Sorry to hit you with reality.
Yeah, I was living in a world of duality right there. It was like, how is one of these things not like the other?
He's like, I mean, CERN did turn off, but come back to me.
Bro, I've said that to MK like multiple times in the last week.
That's our version of Mercury's in retro.
So, you know, we got like 4 more years and then it's over.
You know.
They turning it back on.
I can't sleep, man. The cornucopia is back in Fruit of the Loom. I know we've talked about that on this pod.
Bro, I swear.
It's back.
Okay. I called Mary Catherine the other day from work because I had a Mandela effect and I was trying to discern whether, you know, and this splits right here, this is about to get crazy. I hope I can explain this for any that Clint understands. All right. I'll ask you what I asked her. So this happened, and I was like, that's not right. I thought it was this my whole entire life. All right. The big mega church preacher in Texas who had the Ferraris and stuff, his first name's Joel. What's his last name?
Osteen.
Okay.
No L. Osteen.
Right. Okay, then I lived in the other timeline where I always thought it was an L. Either I'm an idiot and I just always thought it was an L and it wasn't.
Osteen.
But
Osteen. It's Osteen.
Oh, yeah. In this timeline it is.
Yeah.
But I've never like followed him other than what
the bad headlines.
Yeah, the bad headlines. But I feel like I've seen OLSTEEN.
I mean,
like,
if I think about it, I feel like I have too. I've seen it in cursive and everything.
I know my brain can make, if I think that, it will make the memory of me seeing it. Like, that's how brains work.
Yeah.
So I am aware that I can fool myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that within itself is the timeline theory.
Yeah.
Am I on a different timeline or is I just remembering wrong?
Yeah.
And that is
as fun. Yes. And as fun as Mandela effects are, I love it. It's fun to talk about.
But there was a cornucopia.
It's there. If you look it up now, it's there.
Yeah.
And this timeline is there, baby. It's back.
Oh, it is back?
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It's there.
They said that it was never a thing.
That was over there. That was over there, bro.
See, now I was feeling better about maybe just being an idiot.
Well, if you go to fruit.com, there is not.
What if they're just playing with us? This is
I think they are.
Friggin' side.
Well, what I was getting to a while ago, it's fun. Mandela effects are fun. That's fun. Honestly, 100%, I really think it's people with crappy memories. Yeah, it's just the brain.
I do too.
It's just the brain.
Yeah.
Because when
if I
picture Osteen, if I picture it in cursive,
yeah,
that T of Steen could be an L.
Yeah.
And the scientific fact that, like you said, that's how brains work. Brains don't store. Brains don't.
Don't listen to me on nothing.
Well,
as you said, a scientific fact. Brains do that. It's like, yeah,
no,
doctor told me that on TikTok.
How brains work? Well, it's not a hard drive. Our brains don't access a memory. Like it has to rebuild it.
Yeah, it can. It will create one the way that you think about it.
Yeah, and that's why if you could you believe, like, what did George tell Jerry in the episode about the lie detector test?
Oh, I don't remember.
He said, "Remember, Jerry, if you believe it,
it's not a lie.
It's not a lie." Yeah, right. So you can trick your brain. I mean, your brain just remember things wrong, and then people get so convinced that that's it. And you could branch off into what I think is the actual multiverse. My multiverse theory. This is not me reading it somewhere. This is me just using my brain to come up with some crazy stuff. Everybody knows what a multiverse is, but it's always told as these parallel universes side by side, blah, blah, blah. I think it's more literal than that. I think if there's so many billions of people on the planet, that's how many universes there are, because every single individual person is living their universe, because it's that many different perspectives, and the world is going to be totally different in a completely different place to those two people in different situations. Oh, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's living in their own world, their own reality.
Yeah.
Like, I believe our body is...
And it's energy. Yeah. Everybody feeds off the vibrations of everybody.
I believe this container is the only way... Like, you need a container for consciousness. Like, you can't... Like, consciousness is the universe, but it takes this form to be the antenna, like your brain, to be able to process all of it.
And
like, that sound like that was profound, but this is not. Like,
it takes these flesh bodies to just exist in this physical world, which it's only half of what's actually going on. So in reality,
if you live in that reality, like if each person is in their own world, then thoughts create reality.
Mm-hmm.
So manifesting in that lane of thinking, is real.
It's totally real, because all you're doing is, and it's just concentrating on a goal. But if you really put your energy towards it,
I think it's the belief that it's already happened. Like, it's going to happen. I think it's the line is how you tap into it. Like, instead of trying to tell yourself that you believe that it's already happened, it's the definition of believing or not believing. It is the blind faith.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think that's maybe I can't do it. Like, I don't have blind faith in anything but the love for my children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've loved them no matter whatever they did. But I need some evidence on other stuff.
That divine intervention. And I've had a divine intervention experience. Your sister has.
Like that is the evidence. Like when it's It doesn't matter who believes what. It's when you believe it.
Yeah.
Like, that is the line that separates the former from the latter.
Exactly. That's why I was saying, 'cause the divine intervention I've had in January 2020, 2021, I'll never forget. I'll tell the story, not right now because it's too long. But when that happens, yeah, you can't. That was the point in which I say I really got saved and found Jesus. Until that happens to you, you can't describe it. I can't tell the story so many times that you feel the feeling.
Right. That's why it's a personal thing.
It will, and it's so absolute. Like,
that's why it lives within you, and that is why you can also be deceived, because that's how people backslide. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta stay focused in on the frequency. Yeah. I mean, that's what the good preachers are preaching, and we're just trampling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm talking about something.
No, I'm kind
of talking about something else. I'm just saying, when that happens to you, and I know it will happen for you, it's just I just believe it will. It's just one of those things where you won't need anybody else to explain much to you. You won't need. Like, nobody can tell me what I didn't experience. Nobody can tell me what I experienced.
Yeah, that's why what you're going to experience.
Yeah, that's just why I can say this physical world is 50% of what's going on around us, because I know there's a spiritual realm because I got firsthand experience with it.
Cherie's my grounding rod.
Yeah,
like I know that I can bounce off of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know she's so stable that.
Yeah, because she's got the strongest relationship.
It's going to come, the confirmation will come from her.
Exactly.
Like, I know that part already.
Mm-hmm.
And because she does it, like, I don't know, couple times a month.
Just little micro things. Yeah. Just like, there's no way you should know that.
She's done it forever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, she's been
even before, like I was talking about, you got to be in tune. Like we were saying, it's a frequency.
It's a frequency.
Before, how I've been, or how I think.
Yes.
Like, I was closed off. I wasn't even open to accepting the frequency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had my receptor shut off, and I'm thinking, I'm just looking at data. This, and this ain't lining up. And I'm trying to make sense of the radio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a song out of different stations of the radio. You know what I mean? It's like flipping through the radio and trying to make a whole song as you go through the stations. Just.
Yeah.
And then until you get in the right spot to find where you need to get through. I know this is a crude, like, representation of it, but that's really all it takes. Like, that's what you're like, oh, there it is. Mm-hmm. There's the song. Like, you can just you stop right there.
Yeah.
And until you are open to even accepting music, right? Your life's going to be static. Oh man, I just made that up.
I'm with you. There you go.
I didn't take that. Hillbilly psychologist.
That's it. Yeah, and like, even when it happened to me, like, that wasn't like, okay, now I know. That was like, okay, now I've experienced it. Now I'm digging deeper into this, and let me learn about this. Then you start just connecting different dots and lines, and that's what my brain's been doing for the past year, just connecting, trying to find true history, because I know
it's so hard.
Well, I know the history we've been taught is BS, so I'm trying to look through the cracks and just connect. Okay, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been told this, so it's got to be, I'm just, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say right now because I'm collecting data.
That's a whole. I don't know. To be able to think you got stuff figured out is.
Oh no! You'll never have things. I don't want things figured out.
Yeah, that's true. Let me tell you something funny. We'll get off this heavy stuff. So, Sheree texted me the other day about the daylight savings time thing.
Me and her had a conversation right before the text.
Yeah. And she was just like, hey, just whenever you get time, call me back because I know, one, you'll be able to understand me, and two, you'll be able to make me understand. Then she told me what. And like, I know how it was made, but I couldn't answer the question for her exactly the way she needed it. I mean, I did. I eventually did, but usually I can get it in like one or two tries. It took a few more because, like, I know it was created during World War I for like fuel saving measures, like for
the time.
Yeah,
and
like
for
1915 and stuff. I think it was.
And for when, like, our entire calendar was changed so people would know when to pay their taxes. That's a king thing. That's not an American thing.
I mean, they did it for Germany. Actually, come up with it.
Yeah,
they were the first ones to do it. I think it was like maybe 1916 when they did it, but it was all for fuel saving measures, coal, like oil, lamp oil. All they were doing was trying to make better use of the daylight they were given, natural light.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And then that's as simple as it was. Like that's where it started. Germany adopted it. I think we really started it probably about like 1918, and then maybe 1920 or 22, the Time Standardization Act was passed, and then that's when daylight savings time was implemented across the board, and which also in turn helped farmers, be able to start, like, it made businesses start earlier, which in turn helped farmers be able to start earlier, get their crop, like use more of the daylight for them too.
The daylight savings time is less light in the morning and more daytime in the evening.
Right. That's why you need to start early, like, but you can't because you ain't got daylight. So like they make businesses start late. That's what I was trying to explain to her. It's literally, and I said the first little simple part and then ended with, also, Josh is right. Time is man-made. I said, all they're doing is manipulating.
I said, it's just a schedule. She was like, how can they control when the sun goes up and comes down?
I said, no one can do that.
I said, that's not what they're doing.
That's the sun's job.
I said, all they're doing is deciding on how we're going to synchronize our clocks to this schedule. That's it. And we're just not going to change it.
She needs examples of why that makes her understand.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know, baby. Just wait and live, and you'll experience it. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to pass. Like, do you care?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, if I had to choose, I would rather, if something's going to be permanent, I'd rather it be standard time, not daylight savings time.
Yeah, I don't care either way because it doesn't really change anything other than twice a year it messes up my sleep for a couple of days.
And I don't have kids
and look
going to school.
And after I said all that, she goes, so like that's why I like messes with your circadian rhythm, right? I'm like, exactly. It's like, she's over here talking about circadian rhythm and who controls daylight?
It's because she knows this. Because she knows our calendar's wrong. We're supposed to be.
Like, no, she can feel it. Like,
we're supposed to be 13 months.
That's what I say. I said we're supposed to be 13 months, 28 days.
28 days. April 1st is the new year, spring.
Exactly.
That's when everything.
That is the birth.
The birth of everything. That's the frequency if we were in harmony with Earth.
I mean, you can tell, like, Sept is 7.
Yeah.
Oct is 8. Nove is 9. Deca's 10.
Yep.
All right, so that right there is 10 months. Like, I mean, that's 4 months that are out of place.
Yep.
So just in language. They're out of place. Like, how is September 9?
I see, and this goes to where it was all changed.
Like, that should be June. Like, because all those are Roman. Yeah, Roman things. And
I could look it up. They got the actual, the original names of them, ones that are missing and all that.
Yeah, because
also, you know, like 430.
Leap year. That's what I was saying. I was like, that's why every 4 years there's added a day. I say because it's 365, like 364.25, or there's some kind of fraction in there.
Yeah, we're all off balance because there's that fraction. That means that's why we're off balance with the vibration of Earth, and that's why there's no harmony.
It's, you know, the rotation, the speed, everything's 60,600. Like, there's a whole bunch of sixes in all the calculation speeds of like the elliptical cycle of our solar system. So it's off. Everything's fractional. Our axis is 23.4 degrees that we're tilted. The Earth is tilted on its axis and it wobbles. Every planet wobbles while like circulating their home star. That's how that's how NASA determines how far something is away from their home star, is by how much it wobbles,
which is vibration. Every single thing is vibration.
The variance of the wobble determines how close they are or how far they are.
And even our like music standard is not. I think it's
we talked
432.
About that. Yeah,
I think 441 is standard music standard, or 44.1 kilohertz.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. I'm getting off. But anyway, like when things vibrate perfectly, it's symmetry.
I feel like I can hear it, like when those wooden flutes, like those jungle flutes, and they're woo, like that, like does something, like resonates in me.
You can totally,
in
like
a different kind of way.
Yeah, like frequencies and stuff. You can heal yourself. You can do all that with frequencies.
We talked about all that,
vibration.
Church bells, and then I think we got into light healing.
All that's true. But what I think is fascinating is the reason by it. Like if you watch the people that put things like on speakers that are vibrating and it makes a pattern.
Cymatics.
Yeah. So when it's in perfect harmony and
you
symmetry,
can repeat it.
Yeah, but it's also symmetry. Like it makes a perfect design where it's symmetrical.
Yeah, exactly. It's geometry.
So all of our music and the frequencies, everything is, has to be tuned to, is off.
Yeah,
and it makes it weird.
But what's cool about cymatics is that frequency makes that pattern.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you don't get like different patterns at a same frequency. It makes like honeycombs, or it makes like. And they're not all, I mean, they're geometry, but they're not all the same variation of looking real close to each other.
Yeah.
Like they're strikingly different.
Yeah. I think that stuff's cool.
So cool. Like there lies the truth,
Yeah. So I got a degree in audio engineering, but it's the frequency and stuff is where where my brain really is.
Those tuning forks and stuff, that early, like early kind of medicine that seems weird now, but
it's only weird because we were taught that it's weird because that actually works and they can't make money from that.
That's all because of Rockefeller.
Exactly. John D. Rockefeller.
He was
ruined everything.
Hey, he found all this oil, like started Standard Oil Company, and then with that money he funded research on how many products can be made from this oil, which is petroleum. Medicines made from petroleum. Everything is grease that goes in every axle. Like everything revolves around that one thing. Like, but the clamp that it actually has on the world is amazing. It's so powerful that's how, like, new technology can't get out. They can only slightly, increase it with batteries and electric, and which is still not sustainable, because then you got a problem on how to dispose of said batteries, because all the things that are in it is nothing but chemicals, so they're not like eco-friendly batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So you just trying to do one thing creates another problem because of one stranglehold, one industry rules the world. And I mean, everybody knows it because it's like a trope, that oil rules the world. But
it's over 100 years old. This is how it was designed.
Yeah. I had to go get a stick of it off the dresser this morning for Mary Catherine in the form of chapstick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's everywhere. I used it to get over here.
Yeah, yes.
Like, it's crazy that
goes back.
It's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was going to say. It's the structure built around us.
It's exactly to the point that it becomes invisible.
Because I feel
it controls so much that it becomes invisible.
I feel like that's how it was designed. They're like going, okay, these
ladies
people
and gentlemen, that's how the simulation works.
Like, as soon as it's like Rockefeller and them, they designed it like it's going to be this way. And, we're not going to be able to control these 30 and 40-year-olds now because they're too adapted to their world, their universe that they're living. But as kids are born in generation and generation, they're not going to know any different. That's how they can control every single thing to what we're taught, to what we know, to every time they tell a vision.
But the standardization of everything goes back to this one man.
And it's all just, it's just man decided.
It goes back to him. He was the first billionaire.
And it's all off of what we should be with the earth, like in tune with the earth, which is what we should be.
Like, you manipulate your areas around you, like your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes you a more advanced society, you being able to manipulate the materials that are around you.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, you get advanced where we are, that there's better ways of doing it that is not allowed because of oil. Like, I'm going to buy it. I don't even look at gas prices. I just pull in and pump the amount of dollars I want to spend. Like,
I fill mine up. I don't even look at what it's going to be. It's just,
I gotta have it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I gotta have it. So I'm gonna use it, but again, like we were saying, I'm gonna recognize it. Like,
yeah,
I can still say,
what can we do though? You know what I'm saying?
What can you do?
We're fighting locally. They're fighting globally.
Why you think we go to school for 8 hours a day? This Rockefeller was like, he was
Ford. That was Ford.
Oh, I meant Ford. He wanted the
factory workers.
Yeah, factory workers. Train them.
That was it.
So all these conglomerates, or what do they call it? What's Bernie Sanders call them? Oh crap!
I don't know.
My brain went blank. Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess that's standard conspiracy knowledge now. Like, it ain't even a conspiracy. That's just that's
it's
true.
Just knowledge. Yeah. And I seen it. It wasn't a theory. I think it was a psychologist type video. And it was talking about how that if somebody comes out and outright tells you that they're evil, people will generally overlook it, not ignore it. They will accept it. Okay, you said you're evil.
Now I'm going to view. Now I see evidence.
Yeah, I'm going to view you as evil, but not a threat or whatever. But if you're act good, but you are evil, it has a little bit more weight to it. And it's just the fact of how, if things are so blatantly in people's faces, like let's say the Epstein files, everybody knows. But what can be done? And
it's apparent that we're being jerked around.
It's so obvious that our government gaslights us every time anybody's on.
You remember when y'all used to lie to us so good that we had to be crazy to think about these things?
Yeah.
Like,
this is
like
government.
y'all slipping.
And this is government, period. We're beyond Democrat and Republicans. That ain't nothing. That's bull.
Bruh.
That's psh,
I don't believe in none
that's
of them.
false choices. No, all of it's trash.
At any level of government other than small town,
Yes.
where you can actually affect real change,
Yes.
you have to be such a friggin' narcissist to think that you should be in control of anything.
And crooked and evil.
I should not be in control of nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm an idiot. Like, I'm just smart enough to know that I don't know anything. You know, like Mary Catherine controls our money. Like, she's way better with money than I am. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to control the money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, she makes more money than I do anyway. So, like, all right, you got it. Like, if I made more money than you and I was a narcissist, then I would want to control the money.
Uh-huh.
But even if I did make more money than her, I would want her to still control the money. Like,
you're just smarter.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you smarter than I am. Dude, I can recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
And that in turn makes me not dumb. So I shouldn't be in charge of nothing. And most of these people shouldn't either.
And I agree with you. Once you hit a state level, you got to be crooked.
Because you're in them now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are way small fish in a huge pond.
Yeah.
Like, our local commissioners here, like, they can mess the county up, and they have been, like, past ones have been. You know what I mean? Like, not letting things come in, no matter if they're city or county, it don't really matter.
All I know is what Jessica tells me.
But yeah, Jessica, I know Jessica. I grew up with her.
I've known her since high school.
She was my neighbor. Like,
that's Clint's family.
Yeah, like, she cares. You can tell she cares about the community, and there's other people like Matt Foster. Like,
yes,
like he's smart. He's hilarious.
I see
like,
Matt frequently on my socials.
Yeah, so like people like that you can trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know them.
You know them, and you know they care.
Yeah.
You know, because it directly affects all of us.
Right. You know what I mean?
These
like,
state level people that don't.
You can see their efforts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can actually see them trying.
You see it. So the people in Atlanta at the Capitol can't look and see how it's affecting Savannah, Georgia, because they don't see that. It's out of sight, out of mind.
At a certain level, once you get a certain level politician, then you got constituents. Then all we are is we complaints. We're a area group of complaints.
Mm-hmm.
We're constituents. Like, I represent these people, and I'm a sounding board for their complaints.
Mm-hmm. And what my brain hears, this is how my brain works, is we've developed this stupid system with these fake structures, and we're labeling it this just so you can't say certain things, which is dumb. I don't care what you label me as. Like let's talk about what.
Chris Rock
it
said
hurts
it
my
best.
head with these structures.
Oh, yeah.
With all
Chris
this
Rock said it best
jargon
years ago. I think it might have been like Bigger, Blacker.
Uh-huh.
He was something like, why would I label myself a liberal or a Democrat or a Republican? He was like, that's like prejudging a question that you haven't been asked yet. Like, I might be Republican about some issues. I might be Democratic about some issues.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess, and that's called probably an independent.
That's called being an actual thinking human being.
Like, I'm an independent person.
I have a brain that works. Yeah. I can actually think my own thoughts and not be told everything.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna rush Thomas Massey out. Like, he's the only Republican that has any friggin' balls. Oh, look at him. Look, it's too late now, sucker. You should have been on the podcast.
Hold on. We're going to put him on. Hello. Uncle Solo.
What's happening?
What's it do? You were live on the podcast.
What's happening, baby? What y'all got going on? What y'all talking about?
Hey, politics.
Oh, snap.
And how they suck.
What a crock of junk it is.
Oh yeah, you know you damn right about that, baby. Yep, that's all a bunch of lies, man.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just filming this episode. You can swing by, or I can call you as soon as we get done.
Well, you know, I'm trying to come out and get that old shot, son.
All right, then. Come on.
Man.
All right, then.
Peace.
Yeah. That was our longtime friend, Uncle Solo. He will be a guest on here at some point in time.
Your uncle, my uncle, everybody's uncle.
If you're listening to this right now,
I'm older than him, and somehow he's my uncle.
Somehow. Yeah, if you're listening to us right now, you know Uncle Solo.
Oh, for sure.
Because that means we're not on TikTok yet, because we ain't got cameras. But, we are so close.
Oh.
We are so close.
I know. If it was on camera, you could see my new shoes.
We're going to be stunting. Not really.
No, I'll be dressed like I just got done coaching PE.
We got to go to some lighthearted stuff. I don't know when we started, but...
I know. I feel like
don't end on politics.
Oh, God, no.
So,
I don't want to be mad.
The next nerd thing is we got Spider-Man in a few weeks.
Oh, can't wait.
We fully caught up on all of the Daredevils. I watched there's one episode of Punisher. It's like 50 minutes. I
think I don't have time to get it all in.
Just watch One Last Kill. Watch Punisher One Last Kill. 50 minutes. It's like watching one episode.
I figured in a few days I could be able to just find any compilation of summing it up that I need.
You can do that for Daredevil, but the Punisher one, it's good. It's a very introspective episode. Like
I'll watch that one episode. For sure.
Yeah, he's in his brain a lot, and it's going to let you know because I'm telling you to watch that because Frank Castle was in Spider-Man, and it's going to let you know where he's mentally at when Spider-Man starts. Because this little one episode
gives you an anchor point.
This is it's a transition episode, and John helped him write this too, because how he saw Frank's character arc going from the Punisher of revenge is what he's driven by to the Punisher, the savior. I'm no longer after revenge. Yeah, I'm after helping people that can't help themselves.
You go from vigilante to hero.
Yeah,
or anti-hero to full hero.
Yeah, but he's still Frank. He gonna kill you.
Oh yeah, you got it, bro. I love the original.
And I think Punisher. That's where him and Peter Parker are going to.
They're gonna
talk.
Yeah, I was like, because Peter don't have a code he has to live by right now.
See, Matt Murdock did. Yeah. That was the dynamic. No matter what, Murdock will not kill him. He's not going to hurt nobody. Yeah. He's not going to do anything.
Disable you and stop you.
Yeah.
Batman style.
Yeah. And I'm more the dead. Bro, I got a Deadpool state of mind when it comes to that stuff. Some people got to go.
This comedian was talking about Batman. He's like, man, I hate Batman. I don't mess with Batman at all. He said, first of all, he's a billionaire. He owns a billion dollar company. And then he's got this suit. He's out here fighting low level street crime. It's like, you ain't beating up one white collar criminal. He's like, I can't mess with Batman. He's like, you're picking on poor people. I was like, I never thought about that, but that's hilarious. That's true.
Just leave out the fact that Bruce Wayne is so highly martial arts trained,
and his family was killed by low level street crime.
Yeah,
his parents.
Yeah, the whole revenge. Just leave out the whole revenge aspect. The whole point, actually.
Like, if you forget that, that's funny.
Yeah, when you throw out the reason and logic, things get pretty funny.
I can't wait to watch Spider-Man. John Barenthal, he was in Odyssey. He was
he's bald in that.
He plays Agamemnon's brother. What's his name? Menelaus.
You tell me he asked you something. Let me ask you something. Because he says that in there. Have you not heard that joke going around? There's like compilations in everything he's in. At some point of what you're watching, if you're watching John, he's going to ask you something. Let me ask you something.
He interacts in the movie. He interacts with Tom Holland's character a lot, like mostly. The way they talked, I guarantee you, he said that to him. I guarantee, because he knew, like Odysseus. Tom Holland plays Temeculus, which is Odysseus's son, and so he knows like Odysseus fought for Agamemnon, and this is Agamemnon's brother. Odysseus doesn't know his father, never met his father, only heard the legend of his father. So he, you know, at a certain point goes on a mission to find out about his dad, and in turn comes across John Barenthal's Menelaus. But the way they talked, I guarantee you, said, I guarantee you, because he's that. He talks.
Yeah, I'll send you videos of. I've seen one.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen one with him talking about it. So the interviewer addressed it to him, and he's like, and it's hilarious to him. He said, "I promise you, I know
I'm not
what you're."
asking for
No, he
this.
said, "I'm aware of it. It's in my scripts.
Every
It's in
time.
all of these scripts."
Like I said, hey, you know I say this in every movie I am. That's
He
funny.
said, "But you say it so well."
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
well, let me ask you something. It's just how he talks, and you got to move his head. No, I wish I had cameras so you could see me.
Oh yeah. When he's in a Wolf of Wall Street, he's like that too. Send me this pen.
He's like, write your name for me. I don't have a pen. There you go, blind man. Let me ask you something.
That's too good.
Well, I'm going to ask, can we call this one? It's getting hot up in here.
Yeah. Oh, let me just say, I was talking smack about Odyssey before and all the casting choices and stuff, and happened watching it last night. None of that matters.
Actually, since us talking, all I knew was little TikTok and quick videos of talking about the casting.
Those people are in the movie such a short amount of time that it has no effect.
Well, that brings me to this.
So now I feel bad for
when I made my
I guess I was being a bigot. I don't know.
when I was making my comments, it was based on, people talking about just the casting.
They don't even call Elliot Page Achilles,
But,
ever.
Up until that point, when we were talking about that, that's what I was going by. I was talking to Sheree about the movie, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what the movie is. Never even seen the trailer. I never watched Troy. As a kid, I can remember like watching Clash of Titans, but I never remember rewatching like that type of stuff. That wasn't me. I just didn't care about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I've never watched it. So I was like, I don't know, let's just watch the trailer, because Sheree had no clue. So I was like, all right, let's watch the trailer. And I watched the trailer, I was like, those people they're talking about were not even in the trailer.
Yeah, they're not.
And this looks fire. And I'm like,
it is fire. It is like Troy is the story of Troy.
okay.
Like it is a one part of the Odyssey.
And the Odyssey is a poem. Originally a poem. Okay.
It said that they used to, before like people could write, everybody could write and stuff. That's why it was a poem, because people walked around reciting
Okay.
to remember the stories. And
So
I forgot,
is this the third or fourth?
It was Homer, the Iliad, who put it all together, like
in a cohesive story.
Yeah, for the first time.
Now, is this the third or fourth movie iteration of the Odyssey?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I know
sure
it's at least the third.
There's probably like stories, like they're parables.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think there's just two other movies. I think this is just the third adaptation of the Odyssey story.
They should. I don't know. I mean, I know Troy is like a part of the story, but no, Odysseus is like this is a 20-year journey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's why his grown son doesn't know him, and it encompasses everything you know about like Greek mythology and stuff. Zeus,
like Zeus, Hercules.
Poseidon.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, not Hercules, but like these people.
Yeah, all of my Greek mythology why did my brain do that? Greek mythology knowledge, I didn't really hone in on it and like start to learn it until God of War.
Oh
Till
yeah,
Kratos.
just how it goes from Greek to Roman.
Yeah, because I was like, I had to learn that. No, Kratos is not. He wasn't in there. They're shoehorning him into this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, this is very interesting.
Yeah, they're like the Romans just took Greek mythology and changed the names, like of Zeus as Jupiter and like all these other things. It's just one rehashing of a tale.
And I think a lot of video games have been that I've played have somehow been more Norse than Greek mythology, which I like, which is, Thor, Odin.
Oh yeah. Like
all that.
that's, I mean, Vikings would have 100% like, seems like they would been a civilization, a seafaring civilization versus a, Greek empire.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you gotta, I mean, I guess that's settlers versus nomads too. So anyway, the Odyssey's good. Watch it.
Will.
It's
I'm gonna go to the theater and see it.
bro. I wish we.
I
would-
mean,
I've never seen anything in IMAX, but the sound was so significantly better. And I'm at the West Theater.
Yeah.
I'm at our cinema.
Yeah.
And it was, you could feel it in your body. Like it was like, it sounded so good. Like it was a whole lot of dialogue, and one, you don't know who these characters. I mean, everybody's, a little bit familiar with a lot of parts of the story, but getting from there to there to there, there's a lot of dialogue in between, and there's
drama. Is it just more?
There's battles.
Action.
What's cool is it's kind of Tarantino'd, where it gives you a little bit of part of this story, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. So you're still kind of confused, and then it'll circle back and give you the second part of the first part of the story you saw, and just okay, this is what he was doing, and like that's the only way. That's the only way you could do it where it was palatable, where you didn't get bored. You know what I mean? Because if it just tells the story linearly, it's going to make you bored because you're just getting hit with all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing to make you wonder what's happening.
Yeah.
But
keeps it from being a Godfather drama.
Elliot Page, he's in the movie. I don't know, 5 minutes. Maybe. I don't think they ever call him Achilles. They use his actual name, like whatever his name is. Lupita Nyong'o as Helena Troy, like she's in the movie for the same amount or less amount of time. Like,
and I seen a thing earlier.
Their casting does not affect the movie at all.
I seen a thing. It was some random TikTok, but they're talking about Troy, and I forgot the director's name of Troy, but they said that director, whoever they cast that blonde girl as what's the character you just said?
Oh, Helena Troy?
Yeah.
Oh, Diane Lane?
Yeah, that's her and
Diane,
Troy. Oh,
Diane, that's
the little tidbit of this video was that the studio made the director hire her or hire somebody because he originally didn't want her face. He wanted her to be faceless because if somebody's that pretty, they wanted the audience to cast it themselves.
Yeah.
So they can be as pretty as you want it. Whoever you want it to be, that's who it is.
I mean, that's a genius scapegoat. Like,
yeah, and that's what he said. And then the studio, we watched Entourage. It was like, no,
you know what? What's funny?
Way.
The studio won because when I think of Helena Troy, I think of her because of
the
Troy.
blonde. Yeah, because it's I've never watched it.
She is the same chick that plays.
I mean, it showed it in that clip,
from,
so I know who she is.
Inglourious Bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. She's symmetrical.
Yeah, that doesn't usually symmetrical. Makes you look like a dude. I'm like, listen here, I don't want no square jawed lady. Listen here, you strong jawed lion heifer.
Yeah. Well, a strong jawline doesn't come with symmetrics.
I mean,
that just means that the left side matches the right side.
What's that called? The golden ratio.
Yeah, but you're right. 100% symmetrical face is not actually good.
Nah, I like a little obscurity.
I like a little character deflot.
Yeah,
like
Mary Catherine has this little
somebody would say, "Oh, I don't like
freckle.
That's a flaw to myself." Nice character trait, baby.
Yeah. Little things. She got this little faint freckle on her lip. I've always liked. Like, you got to look at it to even know it's there. So little things like that.
Little things like that.
All right, let's raise up off this thing.
All right.
All right, love you guys.
All right, guys. We will see you next time. Vegas on the mini days.